Have you ever noticed that sometimes your dog just takes your spot? Whether it's on the couch, in bed, or even that chair you always use, and it almost feels like they're doing it on purpose. But what are they really trying to say with that? Could this behavior have a deeper meaning? In today's video, we're going to uncover what's behind this curious habit. You'll dive into the world of canine communication and discover that your dog might be trying to tell you something. And if you enjoy learning more about your pet's behavior and want to give them a happier, healthier life, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We post daily videos created with care and responsibility just for you. Protective instinct. Your dog might be taking your spot because of something inherited from their ancestors. The instinct to protect. Dogs are territorial animals, and above all, they're loyal. In the wild, they take turns resting and keeping watch. They share spaces and lie close together to keep the group united and safe. When your dog settles into the spot where you usually sit or lie down, they might be trying to protect that area, and by extension, protect you. This behavior is more common in dogs with a naturally vigilant personality or those who feel responsible for the safety of the home. By positioning themselves in your place, they're saying they're looking after what belongs to you. It's as if they're stepping into the role of guardian, even if there's no real danger around. It's important to pay attention to the context. If your dog seems alert, watching the surroundings while in your spot, that reinforces the idea that they're in protective mode. And that's not a bad thing. It's a sign of how much they care about you and the space you share. A sign of leadership or mild competition. If your dog frequently takes your spot and refuses to move, they might be sending a different kind of message. In some cases, this can be a subtle sign of a leadership challenge. It's not a fight or a direct confrontation, but rather a way of testing boundaries within your relationship. Dogs live in groups and naturally follow a hierarchy. When they take your place and don't want to leave, they might be trying to show who's in charge. This is more common in dogs that are still learning household rules or don't have a well-established routine. But don't worry, it doesn't mean your dog is bossing you around. It's just a phase of adjustment. What matters is maintaining a calm but firm attitude. Reinforcing boundaries gently, without punishment, helps your dog understand that you're the one leading the household, and that gives them a sense of security too. A show of affection and emotional bonding. When a dog takes their owner's spot, they're getting close to something that represents love and connection. Your dog's nose can detect scents with up to 100,000 times more sensitivity than ours. That means even if you don't notice it, your scent is there. And for your dog, that scent is like an invisible hug. It's comforting, familiar, and gives them the feeling that you're nearby, even when you're not physically present. This behavior is very common in dogs that have a strong bond with their humans. They're not trying to challenge you or claim territory. Quite the opposite, they're seeking closeness. It's as if they're saying they want to be where you are. So next time your dog takes your spot, look at it with affection. It might be one of the most sincere and quiet ways they've found to say, "I love you." Seeking comfort and emotional security. Sometimes the simplest explanation is also the most accurate. Your dog takes your spot because instinctively it makes sense to them. Dogs are experts at finding comfort. They look for places that are cozy, safe, and strategically located. And your spot on the couch, bed, or favorite chair usually checks all those boxes. First, there's the temperature. The place where you were sitting is still warm from your body heat. That's irresistible, especially on colder days. Then there's the scent. As we mentioned earlier, your scent is embedded there. And for your dog's super sensitive nose, that's like an emotional blanket. This behavior can also be a form of social imitation. Studies show that dogs observe and mimic the habits of the humans they live with. If you often sit in that corner of the couch, they may interpret it as an important spot and want to be there too. And there's more. By taking your place, they might also be seeking emotional security. Dogs are sensitive to their environment and to emotions. They feel more at ease in spaces they associate with stability. Your spot, to them, is an emotional refuge. It's where they feel protected and often more relaxed. This behavior is especially common in dogs that have a strong connection with their owner or are going through moments of insecurity, like your absence, changes in routine, or even strange noises at home. By occupying your space, they're trying to reconnect with what makes them feel good. They curl up in your spot because it holds traces of your presence, and that calms them. So next time they settle into your place, remember, they're not just looking for a comfy corner. They're looking for you. When should you be concerned? Although this behavior is usually positive and full of emotional meaning, it's important to pay attention to certain signs. If your dog starts occupying your spot obsessively, becomes possessive about the space, or even shows aggression when someone tries to approach, it could be a sign of a behavioral issue. In these cases, the gesture stops being a sign of affection and becomes a signal of anxiety, insecurity, or even excessive dominance. It's as if your dog is trying to control the environment, which can lead to stress, both for them and for others in the household. This behavior might also point to something more serious: separation anxiety. This is a behavioral disorder that affects many dogs and occurs when the animal experiences intense stress from being away from their owner. Common signs include excessive barking, destroying objects, urinating in inappropriate places, and, of course, desperately seeking your scent as a form of comfort. A helpful tip is to offer a cozy alternative: a soft bed, a blanket with your scent, or even a little corner near where you usually sit. That way, your dog still feels close to you, but learns to respect boundaries. If needed, seek guidance from a positive reinforcement trainer or a veterinarian who specializes in canine behavior. With small changes to the routine, positive reinforcement, and clearly defined limits, it's possible to restore balance without losing the emotional bond. Remember, understanding your dog's behavior is a powerful way to care for them. They're not being stubborn. They're simply communicating in the way they know how. And when you recognize the signs, you can give them exactly what they need, whether it's affection, security, or guidance. As you've seen, when your dog takes your spot, they're communicating with you in ways that go much deeper than it seems. Whether it's out of love, protection, a need for comfort, or behavioral reasons, this gesture reveals how deeply connected they are to you, emotionally, physically, and even instinctively. Understanding these signals is essential for strengthening the bond between you. And the more you observe and understand, the safer, more loved, and more respected your dog will feel. Now, tell us in the comments, does your dog have this habit of taking your spot too? What do you think they're trying to tell you? If this video helped you see your dog's behavior in a new light, share it with other pet lovers and give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to get more content about the world of pets. Here, you learn, feel inspired, and connect even more with the one who truly loves you, your furry companion. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.